Have you ever felt like you had to play small to allow other people to shine? Are you tired of dimming your light because other people are intimidated by your gifts, your talents, just who you are as a person? This video is your confirmation to stop dimming your light, especially when it comes to relationships. So listen, I can be honest with you guys. I am a lover when it comes to relationships. I have always wanted to be loved and accepted, and I would morph into whoever I needed to be to meet a deep need in them. So if he was a skier, then I was skiing. If he was into basketball, I was into basketball. I did whatever I had to do to keep that sense of being loved. And I learned that in relationships, when you start playing small, it can be catastrophic. So if I had to be small in order for that person to be big, I did it. I do not wish this on anybody, okay? You were designed to be the fullest version of who you truly are and to live out that reality in this life. When you play small, you devalue your strengths. You do the whole humble pie. You downplay some of your accomplishments. You diminish who you are so that other people can feel big. You know what you're doing? You're betraying yourself. It can put you in a place where you feel stuck and stifled and just unsatisfied in your own life. And here you are looking around thinking, maybe I'm depressed, maybe I'm going through the change, maybe this and maybe that. Maybe you're tired of fitting into a small box so everybody around feels like they're enough. That's not your responsibility, and that's not your job to make other people feel like they're enough. We are taught to submit. I know I was in the Christian community, to give ourselves away, to speak to the king in our partners, to find identity in being a helpmate to someone else. There's this constant idea that my role is how I support someone else. And while I wholeheartedly believe in what God created us to do, we're missing a few things. We're missing a part about mutual submission, loving ourselves. We're missing the part about basic reciprocity and give and take. And in some situations, it works well. Some people are called to just do that in their life, and I wholeheartedly support that. Be true to you. If you're listening to this video and you know for a fact that you have had to downplay and silence and put yourself at a disadvantage so other people in your life, other people you've been in relationship with can feel big, it's time to stop. Here are a few practical things that you can do that I've done that have been so helpful to me in this season of life. Know yourself and know your worth, baby. Understand that you are unique and valuable just as you are. And you got to acknowledge your strengths and your talents and your qualities, those things that make you special. When you recognize your worth, you can start to let go of self-doubt and insecurity. Trust me, you won't lose anybody that you were meant to be with by being your full self. That's a non-negotiable for me in this season. If I have to come in a room and downplay and be small so everybody else feels confident, that's not a room I need to be a part of. If I can't be in a relationship and be myself, that's not a relationship I want to be a part of. You got to overcome fear of judgment. We think, man, somebody's going to judge me. I'm going to hold back from expressing myself because I don't want anybody to have an opinion. Remember, not everybody will appreciate and understand that light, and that's okay. Focus on being an authentic and true person. Be true to yourself without worrying about the opinions of others. It doesn't matter how long you've been stuck in this situation. You can shift and change. It doesn't matter how long you were accommodating to everybody else. I realized I was dishonoring myself by holding back. You have the ability, you have the right to make adjustments, right? I'm an intuitive. I know how to feel what's going on in a room, and I can use that strength. I'm a curious person, so I'm going to listen to other people's stories, right? I'm not overly confident and arrogant and all of that. But I want to be able to make people laugh if that's unique to my talent. I want to be able to say, here's what I've been able to accomplish in my life. I want to be me in the fullest version possible. And I want to feel comfortable doing that. You know why? You know why? Because I fought really hard to be here. And I'm not willing to give it up anymore for anybody. And that's okay. I am dishonoring myself when I stay quiet for the sake of somebody else being propped up and somebody else looking good. And you know what I'm talking about when I say play small. That could mean your boss comes in a room, or maybe it's your coworker, and you want that person to feel comfortable. So you do all the work and give them the report, and they go and present it to everybody and get all the credit. And then you just accept that, oh, I just was helping them out. When you're the one who did all the work, it's okay. You may call that, oh, I'm just being humble. I'm just being helpful. I'm just being supportive. Or maybe you're the breadwinner in your family and you just go out to dinner with other couples and you don't even talk about what you do because you just want your man to feel big and alive. Those are some things we got to work through. What does that look like? Have a discussion with your partner and say, hey, I recognize we are playing different roles and I honor you and I value you and you bring so much to the table that makes me happy. And I am this person in my own right. That is okay. Let's figure it out. Don't just withhold and expect to feel okay with your life. Don't keep it all in the background and say, I'm just being humble. It will come back on you. You're going to feel that. Bring it out on the table. Listen, honey, when we go out to dinner, I always feel the need to downplay some of the things I've been doing because I want to be honoring and supportive of you. What can we do that would make you feel comfortable, but also make me feel alive? I would love those type of conversations, okay? Build your self-confidence. This is crucial to allowing your light to shine brightly. Practice those positive affirmations. Set some achievable goals. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small. Slowly but surely build confidence in yourself, and that will radiate outward. Empower yourself to be your best self. Give yourself permission. When you desire love and acceptance, sometimes you'll get rid of your entire person to make someone else happy. But you weren't designed to be a robot. You're not translucent. You're a person. And you've done a doggone good job of showing up every day to this life. Celebrate that. Another thing you can do is embrace your uniqueness. Celebrate your unique qualities and what sets you apart from everybody else. There's nobody like you. Don't keep that in a box. Don't be afraid to let your true self shine. Maybe you're witty, maybe you're charismatic, maybe you're funny, maybe you're serious, maybe you're intuitive, maybe you're intelligent. Your authenticity is your greatest strength, so honor it and let it guide you in all aspects of your life. Learn to say no to the things that drain your energy or diminish your light. Setting boundaries is essential to protecting your time, your space, your emotional well-being, and prioritize those things in relationships that nourish you and build you up and allow you to shine brightly. I know when I was in ministry and younger, probably like 22, 23, I would go around my family and sometimes my extended family, and they'd be cussing and smoking weed and drinking, and everybody would kind of just, you know, excuse me, out of respect for me. But it taught me to like hide parts of myself and be this spiritual leader and have this image that I'm essentially perfect, that I just bought into the hype. When the real me wanted to be like, okay, y'all good? Turn the music up. What we doing? Because I grew up like that. That is also a part of me too. Like, don't put your blunt out because I'm here, baby. I mean, I appreciate the respect. However, it felt like I was putting a part of myself in a box and becoming the version of me that they wanted me to be. And that's just real talk. So I just kind of hid that part of myself and said, well, let me just be the spiritual leader and let me pray for you, brother, and let me be there with you and let me be serious. And when I was fun, I wanted to have a good time no matter what I was doing. Here's my message to you. Don't die without this world experiencing the real you. I made a commitment to myself that I would be the fullest version of myself. And in my next relationship, my partner would be happy to celebrate that. I'm doing what I was put on this earth to do. Please be an advocate of that in yourself and in other people. Commit to honoring your worth. Embrace your uniqueness in what makes you different. Practice self-care. Stop dimming your light and step into the fullness of who you were meant to be. Remember, this world needs your light. So shine bright and unapologetically. And if you didn't know, I'm Myesha, author, speaker, content creator, and your new best friend. I am right now living the fullest version of myself. I live an authentic life and I help people do the same. If you haven't already, like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments right now, how have you dimmed your light to make other people more comfortable? And what do you plan to do to change that? I'm rooting for you. I'm so happy that we're connected. I'm going to be in the comments right now going back and forth. I just want us to grow, live fulfilled lives, and do the best that we can. Peace.